you know for a fact, today I had to wear this jersey. What is up, Finn fans? Day 9 of training camp, and it is the scrimmage at the stadium. Also today, Zach Thomas got inducted into the Hall of Fame, so I had to rock my Zach Thomas jersey. You know, I had to. I had to wear this jersey. Big day for us Dolphin fans. Big day for Zach Thomas. Been hoping and praying that man was going to get in, so I had to rock the jersey today. Real quick, before we jump into the video, because we got a lot to talk about, I have to shout out today's sponsor, Clean the World. I've been talking about Sean Seipler's company and what he's been doing throughout all of training camp. I'm very happy to be partnering and to be sponsored by Clean the World. I'm going to show you their kits. Again, toothbrush, shampoo, toothpaste, soap, socks. You're like, what is that for? He gives this to people in third world countries, natural disasters, people of need that need cleaning supplies that can't get them. He goes out and he gets them for them. He's actually, this that I'm showing you is something he's working on where you can put kits together. I don't know if you can kind of see in here. You can kind of write on these cards something nice or whatever. He's working on that. It's something really big that he's working on. But Sean, thank you so much for sponsoring this video, and please go check out Clean the World. I have the description. I have the link in the description. So we're going to jump into today's video, and we're going to talk about the scrimmage today. There were some highs, some lows. Overall, I'll give you a little spoiler. Definitely a defensive day. I'm going to jump into it. Christian Wilkins rocking the orange jersey. Again, not really surprising. Defense has been really on top a lot lately. You know, Phillips got the jersey, Javon got the jersey. We did have Jalen Waddle get the jersey, but it's a very Cater got the jersey. Good news at practice, Cam Smith is out here and appears ready to be working. Linebacker Malik Reed also back at practice. Cam Smith was in there doing things, but not fully. Same thing with Teron Armstead. I'll probably reread that, which is good to hear. Dolphins defensive back Keion Crossen, who hadn't been seen recently with undisclosed injuries, is here at the scrimmage with a compression sleeve on both legs. He's in uniform. Good to hear that. Brandon Jones, Trill Williams off 2022 ACLs. Did some work in 11-on-11 work yesterday. They were not in pads today, so they got a rest. Same thing with Teron Armstead. He got a rest today. Deshaun Elliott does not appear to be at practice. Neither does Duke Riley or Malik Reed, like I said before. But also something that I was like, wait, what? Devon Achane. He was not spotted. He came out eventually, and he was walking gingerly. Which I don't like. Because, obviously, the rookie, you know, we've seen videos of him doing good things. If he's banged up, he's banged up. He definitely will, you know, the starters won't be playing on Friday. They're probably going to slowly bring him along, but... Also, Jeff Wilson's banged up. He was there, but not at first. You know who you should call. The Ghostbusters. Roquan Davis puts Connor Williams on the ground, one-on-one, and Christian Wilkins again takes Liam Eichenberg's lunch money. Some one-on-one notes. Holland bodies up. Sorbert tips the ball to himself to pick it off. Eli Apple pinned Chosen to the sideline to use the quarterback zero window. Tua with a nice timing back shoulder throw to Waddle, working on Kader Kohu. And Cam Smith and Elijah Campbell both forced 2 incompletions. Again, Jeff Wilson started scrimmage in the locker room. And obviously, you know, the start of this scrimmage, we hear Devon Achane's limping. Jeff Wilson's in the locker room. That's what we're all thinking. Kendall Lamb pancaked Mitchell Agood on one-on-one. He's a left tackle. No doubt swinging man number 1. And after his rep, Teron Armstead was chuckling, which is good to hear. Roquan Davis had a nice swim move on a one-on-one to beat Connor Williams. Javon Holland had an interception in the one-on-ones. Agba wins his one-on-one and pressures Tua. He steps out of it and throws high to Mostert on the sideline. Incomplete. Again, it was a very big defensive day. Connor Williams airballs a snap over Tua's head. That is 2 bad snaps in the span of, what, 3 days? I was hoping he was over that. And it bothered me, made me a little nervous. And I already had some people on Twitter like, relax, Doug. I said the same thing last year, and look what happened. Mostert had a nice little lateral cut at the line of scrimmage to burst through into the second level. Doesn't get legit contact and at least 10 yards down the field. Lee Meikenberg led that block, which is nice to see. Phillips sets the edge, disengages, and shuts down on Ahmed run. Gaskin follows a block by Abuhi, up the middle for a good gain, at least 6. Next play, Jerome Baker beats a block and makes the stuff at the line on Chris Brooks. Just so you know, those 3 tweets are from my man Travis Wingfield, if you can't tell from his very descriptive tweets. If the Dolphins aren't tackling, this is from Adam Beasley, if the Dolphins aren't tackling to the ground today, they aren't. I wonder if they will at all this camp. I don't see why they should because of the injuries that are already happening, and they haven't. Jerome Baker sheds the block on a tackle from Myles Gaskin for a short gain. Myles Gaskin getting plenty of work on the ground this period, had a decent hole up the middle on a run. Jalen Phillips bottled him up on a run to the right. Then Mike White passed to Ahmed to the right. Croft, nice block versus Bradley Chubb. And then Omar Kelly tweets, we seem to be having 1s versus 2 today in scrimmage. And I'm wondering if it's like first defense versus second offense, because the defense was taking lunch money today. Jeff Wilson back on the sideline after going through the locker room briefly. He did get some work, so a little sigh of relief. But again, Chris Greer. Tua loads up for Tyreek down the middle, and it looks like he's there, but Keydron Smith gets some depth from the back line and breaks it up. Very impressive recognition to get back up and team up with Miles Doran to force the incompletion. So that seems like it's the second team defense against the first team offense, which the first team offense should be taking their lunch money. Garrett Nelson beats Lester Cotton for a sack. Cedric Abuhi just put Wilkins on the ground for a respectable 5-yard run from Myles Gaskin. Nice to see him get some reps against Wilkins. Javon Holland, nice pass breakout versus Braylon Sanders on a deep ball from Skyler. Ahmed stretches an outside run to wide. Phillips off the edge, then cuts it up inside for a decent gain. Kader Kohu came from the other side of the field to fill. That's Travis. Offense hasn't done a thing. So I think I got back-to-back. Yeah, these back-to-back tweets. And this is why right here, these 2 tweets, is why I follow every Dolphin beat writer, and I use every Dolphin beat writer to get my information about camp, since I physically can't be there. Because Omar Kelly tweets, offense hasn't done a thing yet in this scrimmage, right? And I kid you not, like a minute later, Chris Perkins tweets, Skyler tackle for a loss on run by rookie Chris Brooks. This 11-on-11 has been fairly even. So you got Omar Kelly saying offense hasn't done a thing, and then you have Chris Perkins saying it's been fairly even. And this is why I try to get all my information from all different sources so I can get a kind of idea of what's going on in camp. Roquan Davis with a stop on Chris Brooks. Julian Hill drew Agba at the point, and Agba's long arms put the Rook on the ground. Agba's entire time here, even time he gets at tight end in games, he makes it pretty obvious in tight end on D end. That's Travis. Very descriptive. James Blackman getting his first 11-on-11 snaps all training camp. So he hasn't gotten any 11-on-11s, but he's the 4th string, so, you know. Jeff Wilson, brain not working, and he's back on the field and just got a carry on 11-on-11s. Jalen Twanman wins inside with a quick cross and gets the sack on Blackman. Nobody celebrated camp sacks like Jalen Twanman. This time it was the LeBron chalk throw. I would have done it this way, but I would have destroyed my mic. Haven't noticed Cam Smith doing anything, no individual or team drills. He does get out there, though. Audrey Miller is calling the defense for his unit. He's officially ahead of Channing Tindall if he's doing that, which isn't good for Channing Tindall. Again, last year he had a hard time getting on the field because he had a hard time understanding the playbook. Tua intercepted for just the second time in 11s all camp, intercepted by Noah Igbenogany on what looked like miscommunication with Tyreek Hill. How many times have you heard miscommunication between Tyreek Hill and Tua Tagovailoa. Now, I'm not going to be sitting here being an apologist, but one guy said he was going off of, he didn't have the playbook last year and he was just running routes. And the other guy has been calling audibles and for the Ravens game called his own plays to win the game. You tell me who's the miscommunication for. Cam Smith is participating in team drills. Collective sigh of relief. Ahmed continues his vanishing act with a 1-yard run that was stopped by David Long. Wilkins fires off the snap, runs by the right guard, blows by the back in protection, has a sack, boulder rolling downhill. Travis. Wilkins gets in again, but White throws the ball and is tipped by Sealer and still goes complete to Sanders working on Cam Smith on a tight coverage. Actually, to his first interception in 11-11s, previously threw a pick to Cater Cohen 7-on-7s. So it wasn't his second. That was Daniel correcting himself. Wilkins has his third straight play as he stacks it, sheds it, and the man he chucked went into the ball carrier for a loss. Pay that man. X gets off a block to cut down Berrios for a loss and a quick throw outside. Then Xavier Howard, strong pursuit against a screen now to Berrios for a tackle for a loss. Mike White led Berrios right into Eli Apple for a pass breakup where Apple might made sure not to light up Braxton, although he could have in the game. Mike White kind of struggling. From what I'm hearing, Mike White's been struggling all camp, from what I'm hearing. Again, I will be able to see it on the 11th, but from what I'm hearing, it's Tua Tagovailoa, and then it's like Skylar Thompson, and then it's Mike White. That's what I'm hearing. Like the separation from Tua to the other two quarterbacks is pretty big all of camp, is from what I'm hearing. Aubrey Miller has good instincts. He stayed tight to the formation, scraped off the stack, and cut down Mostert for a short gain. Essentially, scraped off the stack means, when the run play starts, you kind of have this like pile in the middle. He kind of gets off of it and sets the edge to make the stop. Tyreek Hill has just caught a 58-yard touchdown pass from Tua, which is nice to see. I do have a video of that. I have a ton of video. Good rep from Austin Jackson, who got into his kick slide quickly. Again, that's where they step out. It's that kick slide. Shabow! You put your foot out. Recognizing the rush, trying to cross face, drop the anchor, and laterally step back inside to shut it down. That's AJ putting all those tools together from what he knows. So again, he got the quick step outside quickly, right? That slide kick, boom. And then he recognized the rush trying to go to the inside. So he dropped his face to open up to go to the inside. Again, Travis with the recognition and the descriptiveness is just beautiful. Jalen Phillips sack on Tua. Jalen Phillips beat Austin Jackson. Good rep from Austin Jackson. Gives up a sack. What are you going to do? Then it rained, and it started to thunder. And then there was lightning, and everyone went inside for a little bit. Then they came back out. Jackson had a good rep 1v1. Jackson had a good rep on Jackson. Travis messed that one up. Tua shoots a 25-yard throw to the far hash, and Waddle angles his route back to the quarterback and makes a tough catch contested by X. I have video of that. Sealer with a tackle for a loss on Jeff Wilson. Tua connects on Jalen Waddle for 18. Really nice throw, quick to Jeff Wilson, where Tua gets it out with Smythe in space. Durham got the pancake on Wilson, has about 10. The quarterbacks are trying to hit the upright. So essentially they were doing a competition where the quarterbacks, the upright, they were facing it this way. So they weren't looking at it this way, they were looking at it this way. And they were throwing, trying to hit the upright. And I think this was during special teams. Tua hit it 3 times in a row. He was the only one of the quarterbacks that hit it 3 times in a row. I have a video of him hitting it 3rd time in a row and celebrating. On Tua's 3rd try, he fires up the crowd and throws it, and he hits it. And again, I got a video of it. Chubb sets the edge, turns Mostert back inside, and gets tackled for a 1-yard loss. Nice play. We're back. Raheem Mostert tries an outside run. I just read that, Doug. Keep it moving. Tua rips one to Waddle to convert a 3rd and 9. Climbs the pocket. Drops the arm a tad right into the money for a 15-yarder. I have a video of that. After 2 consecutive completions to Waddle, Tua hit Tua's a bit behind Waddle up the middle. Timing looked off. Tua to Braxton Berrios for 5. And Zach Sealer with a 3rd and 5 deflection in the backfield on Tua. I think that's the one. There's one where he catches his own pass. I think it might have been that one. Skyler, nice shot to Craycraft off of play action. Then Savon Ahmed with a lane off the right side. Raekwon Davis bull rushes Freeney, forcing Thompson to flee to his right. Did you see my brain? I'm going to keep that in. My brain just stopped working while I was trying to read that. One of Skyler's best throw off of camp into the triangle finds Chosen among the mess for 20-plus yards. AVG continues to show out against the run game. That's just his thing. That's his bread and butter there. Right guard Lester Cotton played well today. Just combined with right tackle Ryan Hayes for a nice double team on Jalen Twanman. Nice naked bootleg for Skyler to Elijah Higgins for 15 yards. Jalen Twanman is having a good day inside, got off a block and shuts down a Chris Brooks run of 2. Mitchell Agood, who had a relatively quiet camp after making several plays in OTAs and minicamp, has been active this period. White, good throw to Brooks that took him into his run after the catch for 10-plus yards and a first down. Tyler Croft on the split following action hits a key blocker for Ahmed to explode through for a good gain. First contact at 6 yards. Chosen a 9-yard gain on a pass that bounced off his hands with Noah in tight coverage. I think I have video of that. He kind of caught his own pass. White throws a slant to Chosen. Igbenogany has a pass breakup. Yeah, this is more descriptive of it. But the ball's tipped in the air, and he catches it and takes it for a 50-yard touchdown. Mike White missed the snap from Feeney. Looked to be a good snap. Man in motion might have caused the issue for Mike White. So from Feeney, which means Feeney is doing center work for the backups. Mitchell Agood with a stop on Gaskin, run in the backfield. Bryce Thompson has a sack for a few plays ago. Now he drives on a quick throw to Waddle for a pass breakup on Tua. Randy Charlton gets a sack on Tua. Jalen Twanman's strong day continues as he swats the pass. Tua catches the deflection for his own reception. Skyler with a good wheel route to Ahmed. Fangio is blitzing, and the O-line picked it up. Good to see that from the O-line. Ron McKinley, big hit and pass breakup versus Braylon Sanders. Anthony Montolova. Jeez, Doug. Sack on Skyler. Twanman has another sack. Strong day for a lot of the Dolphins' young defensive linemen, Twanman and Bronson, among those making big plays. And now an interception for Elijah Campbell off of a deflected Skylar Thompson pass and the 2-minute drill. They were doing some hurry up to it, connected to Waddle to put the Miami Dolphins at the 37. And then Eli Apple interception on the 1-yard line on Tua, defending Durham Smythe. That is the end of scrimmage. So this is the defensive day, 100% a defensive day. There was little sprinkles here and there of good offensive play, like the touchdown to Tyreek Hill, and then some plays here and there. You're like, ooh, But overall, defensive day. Twanman was sacking everyone. Christian Wilkins was being disruptive. You had interceptions from, Noah Igbenogany, Eli Apple, all these guys. Picking off all the receivers. All 3 quarterbacks didn't do well today. The whole offense didn't do well today. It was a bad offensive day, 100% a big defensive day. So the up and downs, up, defense, down, offense. Plain and simple. How's your mother? So now we are going to look at some video, some plays. And I got a lot. We got to shout out the people who sent me the plays. So you got Nando Talk, Oren. Appreciate you guys. Profile wise, we got Blitzy, Miami Dolphins. Obviously, they had theirs. Finn's Mechanic, he had a bunch out there. To his revenge, he had a bunch that out there. The Flow 2020, Billy from Boonton, he had a few out there that I'm going to use. And I got some emails of videos. And again, if I get some later, I'm going to put them on the Patreon and on the members. So again, if you are a patron or a member, I put yesterday's videos I got later on the day. So be sure to go check them out. And Castillo also emailed me a bunch of videos. So let's jump into this. This is the Noah Igbenogany pick. We're going to look at this. Super grainy, but hey, better than nothing. I want to see where the miscommunication is. Oh, 100%. He thought he was going to go. Tyreek just stopped. That's on Tyreek all day, every day. He's not even running through it. Now, Tua had other guys to throw it to. He could have thrown it here or here. But obviously, this is camp, so you're going to throw those passes. But, yeah, 100%. That's on Tyreek. He's probably supposed to run a go route, and he didn't run a go route. This is Tua's touchdown to Chosen. No, to Tyreek. Nice. Burned him. Burned him for that touchdown. Good to see. This is steps up in the pocket. This might be another angle of the same play. Let me see. No, but that's just a beautiful play. Absolutely love Tua's pocket presence. Step up. Keep his eye. The whole time he's keeping his eyes down the field and throws that tight pass. Tua with the pocket presence, I'm telling you. Top-notch pocket presence. This one, another pass here. A little motion. Nice little tight window throw. Love to see it. Love to see it. I think this might be Mike White. No, it was a Tua again. A little roll out to his right. Dumps it off. A little play action there. I want to show you guys the one where he tips the ball to himself. See, I'm telling you, the pocket presence. Feels the pressure, steps up. Love it. Absolutely love it. All right, here's the here's Tua hitting the upright for the third straight time and celebrating. And he hit it. This is where he was aiming. They were they weren't just going for the upright. They wanted to hit this little joint right here, and he hit it. How can you not root for that man? It's just too funny. Arms. I think this is another play here. Yeah, and then he catches it, and he takes off. Good play by that defender. He probably would. He probably would have got the first down. He probably would have got the first down. What else do I got here? Christian Wilkins is leading the team running steps. Full pads. Pay the man. Come on. Pay the man. This is Eli Apple's interception to finish off practice. I want to see this pick from Tua. That is just a bad throw, man. I see what he wanted, right? Because right now, if you look, he has his receiver running, right? And he's got that back corner of the end zone. But he's not seeing Eli Apple's about to drop back into coverage. He thinks he's going to follow him. He thinks he's going to follow that crossing. But you know what? You know what that is? That's Vic Fangio's defense messing with him. Let's see these. Shout out to Nando Talk. These are from Nando Talk. Some really good videos here. Wide open. Wide open. You can't leave him open like that. Are you crazy? You don't leave Jalen Waddle open like that? And then this is the last one we're going to look at. Nice. Just the pocket presence and the pocket awareness there. Feels the pressure, sees the lane, steps up, keeps it moving, keeps his eyes down the field, hits Durham Smythe. Great play. Absolutely great play. But that's what I got for you guys today. Again, if I get any more footage or any more stuff that I haven't shown, I will be putting it on the Patreon and in the membership. So again, if you're a Patreon member, I put yesterday's videos up, so you can go check out yesterday's clips. And I will do the same for today. But I will not see you tomorrow because they're off, and I'm going to take a day to breathe. But they go back to practice on Tuesday, joint practice. So if I have information for you Monday, I will give it to you. If not, I have a video planned for you guys. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. Shout out to Zach Thomas, Hall of Famer. But like usual, stay classy. FN's out.